to believe is that these two are useful idiots.
Right.
They are just pawns in a very large, very elaborate system that was designed, one, to do money laundering, and there's clear evidence of money laundering.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and cryptos flat. And guys, we know we're the only game in town. And don't forget, it's the holiday, so Monday, everything will be closed, so therefore liquidity will come into crypto. Now, don't forget, next week is going to be a roller coaster ride. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But we're definitely going to be getting a pump going into January. Remember, no Fed meeting until February. Then they start to pull the rug. But I definitely see us getting a pump. And then plus, we're going to have fourth quarter earnings coming up. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which we know is so important. So as long as they keep yield rates down, we know we're definitely going to have a decent pump. Then, of course, we have the dollar, which has pulled back. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo still over $2 trillion. We know the central banks are still raising rates and rolling off the balance sheet. Remember, Lagarde already said what she was going to be doing, raising at least 50 basis points each meeting for the next 3 meetings. We don't know exactly what the Fed is going to be doing because we know Jerome always says data dependent. But guys, we know they have to destroy this legacy market in order to bring in the fourth industrial revolution. And in order to do that, you have to have mass distractions. And we see FTX is one of them. Going to go over that later in the video. But we have the IRS delay rules for fintech. And guys, we know this is very, very important. Of course, they wanted to do the payments of $600 or more must be reported. And guys, we know this is all about the new digital economy. We know everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. Unfortunately, the masses don't know. They don't care. They're so distracted on things that don't matter. But we know 2023 is the beginning of bringing the American people to their knees. And we know America, the Babylon, and the world reserve currency, the US dollar, ends in 2025. The digital yuan, China, the BRICS nations are going to flip the switch 2024, and they will take over. The rise of China and the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR, using the robots, algorithms, and drones to take over the economy, paying each other with crypto, and the sheep are going inside the metaverse and getting that free money airdrop, that universal basic income. But they have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And this money is going to be programmable. Stablecoin CBDCs telling you what, when, and how to buy. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale, sitting at about $14.860 billion. And guys, we know regulation is right around the corner. So we know that Bitcoin ETF is coming soon. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. Now, if you have my NWO book, the FTX saga reminds me of Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. Because remember, that was nothing but a distraction for Chinagate. And they pulled it off. And the same thing goes with FTX. We can clearly see this is nothing but a big distraction. Now we have the judge pulls out of the Bankman's FTX case, citing husband law firm advisory link. And guys, we know it's not by chance that this case ended up in New York. Now we had FTX paid $12 million to bankruptcy lawyer days before Chapter 11. And lastly, we have Caroline Ellison tells court she knowingly misled lenders, creating false financial statements. And guys, I want you to remember, some of the biggest banks and biggest corporations were invested in FTX. And while FTX and the bankman is falling, that's all we heard was excuses for the bankman. The reason why, guys, because this was an inside job. They have ran all the tests on this $100 trillion derivatives market on blockchain and being ran by an algorithm. Now it's time to take it live. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see the 4th Industrial Revolution, foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.